want to thank you for this wonderful event we are celebrating tonight. We thank you for this great group of young people. We thank you for the people who have been a part of their lives that have brought them to this point. We thank you for parents and family members, teachers, mentors, friends, all who have been a positive influence on their lives. What amazing gifts and talents they have. What potential to make a difference for good in their world. We know that they are remembering one of their own this evening who is no longer with us. And so we ask that the family and those who are remembering will be aware of our thoughts and prayers. Accept our prayers, Lord, tonight for these graduates. Give them wisdom to make wise choices both now and in the future. This is a new beginning, new experiences, new paths lay before them, new decisions to be made. We ask a very special blessing upon them. And as they journey forth, may they know your guidance and direction all the days of their lives. We pray in your name. Amen.
Thank you, Major Harmon. You can grab a seat. Honored guests, dignitaries, family and friends, and the graduating class of 2014. First, I'd like to thank Dawson Zanuck for leading us in O Canada, and Isabella Ross for her processional music, and I appreciate and thank them both for sharing their exceptional talents. Thank you. As the principal of J. Lloyd Crow Secondary School, it is my privilege and honor to welcome you to this year's commencement ceremony. We are here this evening to acknowledge and celebrate the educational accomplishments of the graduating class of 2014. Mr. Daryl Ganser is here tonight to bring greetings from the Kootenay Columbia Board of Education. Mr. Ganser.
Thank you. I bring greetings from the trustees of School District 20 and wish you all the best of luck in whatever it is that you choose to do. Remember, the route to success is simply through hard work. Good luck in your future and have a very safe weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Ganser. I would like to call upon our member of the Legislative Assembly, Mrs. Katrine Conroy, to bring greetings from Victoria.
Thanks, David. I'm really happy to be here tonight. So many grads in our district, and I have to share them all out, so I'm really pleased to be here tonight to congratulate you on a job well done. And I hope you take a minute this weekend and thank your parents, any of the support people in your life, your grandparents, step-parents, aunts and uncles, to thank them for helping get you there, because I want to thank them too for being there for you, for getting you up in the morning, making sure your hair's combed, making sure you have lunches, for 13 years of getting you to school. So thank you to the parents that are here tonight. And I also want to thank your teachers, because next to us parents, I think the teachers are the people that have the most influence in your life. And I think that you need to acknowledge that. I know teachers have had a profound effect on my life and on my kids' life and now my grandkids' life. So I want to thank them for that. And I want to remind you guys to thank them for that too. And I want to wish you a great weekend, a safe and wonderful weekend, and best of luck with your future endeavors. Be really proud of reaching this goal in your life and with all the future goals that you have too. Congratulations.
Thank you, Katrine. We are pleased to have Councillor Eleanor Garofoni Robinson bringing greetings on behalf of the City of Trail.
Good evening. I come with paper and pen. The other two didn't, so just hang on here. It's truly a pleasure for me to be here tonight to honor the graduating class of 2014, and I bring sincere congratulations from
Mayor Boggs, and the rest of council. I bring you personal congratulations from Councillor Kashoni, more commonly known as Mr. Kashoni to you students that I'm looking at here. Apparently he was your grade 8 English teacher, so on his retirement, that's where he kind of ended it, and he wishes you great success, and unfortunately he can't be here tonight. During the evening, you're going to kind of get a lot of whys and how comes, and to do this and to do that, so I'd like to just have an insight of some input to what you're going to be looking towards in your future. And these are some things that I hope that you can carry with you. Always remember how you got here now, from the love and support of your family and friends, and of course your teachers, and please never forget that. Also stay true to who you are. Don't be someone you aren't. So never forget that either. Always use your talents and skills to the fullest and make a difference in someone else's life. In other words, give back. And never forget that. And also always remember where you come from, your roots, the Kootenays. And never forget that and be proud of it, because I think you should be proud of that, so never forget that. So in ending, we'd like to wish you the best in your future. Have a great weekend full of wonderful memories, and please never forget that. Thank you.
Thank you, Leonard. I would now like to call upon our grad co-presidents, Jesse Bartzoff and Eric Gonzalez, to introduce our guest speaker.
Born and raised in Trail, BC, John Boateng is a second-generation African-Canadian. He is the eldest son of Dan and Betty Boateng. As a youth, John played many sports, but was an all-star in baseball and basketball. John chose basketball and pursued it vigorously. After finishing second in 1998, John Boateng and the Jail Crow Hawks won the town's first and only provincial basketball championship in 1999. John graduated from Jail Crow in 1999 and was voted most likely to become a professional athlete by his peers.
John attended the University of Evansville in Evansville, Indiana, where he played Division I NCAA basketball as a walk-on for the Evansville Aces of the Missouri Valley Conference. John later transferred to Simon Fraser University, where he would finish his degree and his career. While at Simon Fraser University, John was featured in the movie Like Mike 2, was used as the movement model for EA Sports NBA Live Basketball video game, and later for NBA 2K, and was also featured in a Gatorade commercial directed by Tony King. He also starred in a series of Jordan Nike brand commercials for the Jordan basketball shoes.
While at Simon Fraser University, John also suffered a tragic and near-fatal accident. His injury effectively derailed his professional basketball aspirations and nearly ended his life. Miraculously, John made a full recovery from his injuries in less than a year and completed his basketball career at Simon Fraser, graduating with a BA in Communications and Journalism and a minor in Kinesiology. These days, John is the owner of a viral YouTube video for which he was interviewed by ESPN's First Take. This video is also being featured on MTV's Ridiculousness. It should be noted that he's not particularly proud of it. John is also a published author of an inspirational children's book about basketball entitled Hustle. During the day, John is a commercial insurance broker with Hub International.
After his day job in insurance, John is a full-time coach and mentor. He is the junior basketball coach for the St. Patrick's Celtics, a private school in Vancouver. He is also the founder of Dreams Hoops Basketball Academy in Vancouver, which is home to over 300 kids and has programs that allow disadvantaged kids the opportunity to participate in team sports. He is also a youth mentor in the community through outreach programs within his church. Please give a warm round of applause for Mr. John Boateng.
say a good evening to the real guest of honor, 2014 graduating class of Jail Club. Wow, you guys look beautiful. Very well put together. You know, I think it's a really good idea that they changed the format to have the graduation ceremony before the other festivities. I remember going to my sister's graduation, and let's just say some of the people in attendance were graduating with less than optimal from the dry grad festivities. Let me start by saying congratulations. You made it. Now the real fun starts. It's quite the achievement for you to be here today graduating. You know, you look forward to this day graduating with your friends and peers you've grown up with, but sadly not everyone makes it here. Like yours, our grad class of '99 was not fortunate enough to graduate with all the peers I grew up with. We lost one. Her name was Angelica. We called her Jelly. She'd been my friend since kindergarten. Jelly will live in my heart and the hearts of our grad class forever. I still remember when they painted a mural and memorial to her on the side of the school. To this day, I miss her very much, and I'll never forget it. So for you to be here today, graduating is more than an academic achievement. You are all about to start the next stage in life, the next journey, the next big adventure. I'd like to stand here today and provide you with some sage words of wisdom, some expert advice on how to live a happy and successful life. I really would like to do that, but I don't have that. At my ripe old age of 30-something, all I can say is welcome to the real world, and I don't mean the one on MTV. Seriously though, I thought long and hard about what I was going to say to you grads tonight. And then I thought, what would I say to myself? Because truthfully, you and I are very similar. We grew up in the same place, probably had similar types of friends, went to the same bush parties, went to the same school. You probably even skipped class in the same place I did. Or the same place I heard other people were skipping. Mom, Dad, I would never skip class. But it's more than just that. I look around and I see Megan Robertson in the crowd. And she's graduating. I knew her when she was just a baby. She and I attended the same church. So like I said, you and I are a lot alike. Except I didn't get the opportunity to attend my graduation. I missed mine. I was out chasing my dreams in North Carolina at a basketball tryout for a Division I school. Actually, if you will permit me just one moment, this is the first chance I get to be in this situation because I missed my graduation. I'm just going to take a quick picture of you guys. Claim it as my own. Now bear with me, I just got a new iPhone. I don't know how to use it. Your parents can relate. I actually had a problem with Siri. She insulted me the first time I had this phone. I'm writing a letter to Apple. Could you all just yell out smoke eaters, please? One more time. Thank you, I'm a Nighthawks fan. So when I was thinking about what to say to you, if it was me sitting where you are right now, I'd probably look myself in the eye and say, is that really how you dress? Baggy pants, really? But what I say to you is this. Above all things, never ever give up on your dreams, whatever they may be. Medium, small, personal, private, world domination size, or simple. Pursue them. Pursue your goals and dreams with passion, because the journey you take and the knowledge you obtain in that pursuit is invaluable. It's what life is all about. The next thing is, do not be afraid to fail. Take it from me. Fear isn't real. Unless you're taking the garbage out and you run into one of those black bears and their cubs. That happened to me the last time I was home. That's real fear. But the fear of failure, my friends, is an illusion. Fear of failure is fearing a preconceived result that may not even exist. My whole life is built on overcoming failure. That provincial championship we won for GL Pro, the truth is we lost in the final the year before. It was through perseverance and a determination to not let the same result happen that we won it the next year. If I look at my life's failure list, I see right before a big accomplishment usually a colossal failure. So it's not enough to be fearless. You need to have perseverance. I missed my graduation because I was in a tryout. It's noteworthy. I didn't make that team, but I kept playing, and it started me on my path. At SFU, when my basketball career was getting to the point where I was coming into my own, I fell down a flight of stairs in a freak accident and fractured my neck. By God's grace, I survived. I was paralyzed briefly and physically in shambles. It was questionable if I'd ever play again. But I was determined to make a comeback, and I did. That journey has taught me invaluable lessons and made me a stronger person. More stronger than I ever learned from anything I ever learned from playing basketball. Because even though everyone would have understood, and I had every reason to, I didn't give up. So never, ever give up. When I first tried to be a professional writer, the first story I wrote, I sent it to a producer. I was all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed about the prospects. Well, I never heard back from him. He actually stole it and made it into a TV series, giving me no credit. That didn't deter me. I learned my lesson and kept on writing. My failure list is an absolute dandy. Just thinking about it when I was thinking about what to say to you, I thought, you know what, let me share some gems with you. So here we go. My highlight reel of my failure list. Starts in grade 5. While hopped up on a lethal combination of pop, cheeseburgers, freezies, cotton candy, and bubblegum, I threw up on everyone's watermelon while trying to win first prize at the Montrose Family Fun Days watermelon eating contest. Yeah. It started a calamity of events, which led to an epic throw-up domino effect. I still haven't lived it down. In fact, just over a week ago was my birthday. I got a Facebook message from Nikki Farrell and Jen Fricky saying, "Hey John, happy birthday. Remember when you puked my watermelon at Montrose Family Fun Day?" Of course, they had to mention the YouTube video, which will forever live in infamy on my failure list. The way it all came about was actually very good-hearted. I promised the team that I coach that I would dunk for them if they made the provincial championships. They did, and I held up my end of the bargain. Well, kind of. Those of you who know me know I can never resist an opportunity to show off. So when they started clapping and egging me on, I got a little too excited. I ended up tearing down the entire backboard, and I was a yard sale on the gym floor. If you want a good laugh, you can look it up. They call it backboard break dunk fail. That's what it's called. But is it a fail? Because from that I was interviewed by ESPN on TSN's Not So Top 10. I still get checks in the mail from other TV shows that show other people's epic failures. So when it comes to life, when it comes to challenging yourself, when it comes to putting yourself out there, don't be afraid to fail. Shoot for the stars. About what else I would say to you. I thought, do I have anything to say to them about love? Well, when it comes to love, I've had more failures than I've had time than we have time. So I'm just going to leave that alone and tell you I've got nothing for you except to take the same approach. Don't be afraid and persevere. I still remember getting dumped in the 10th grade by the first girl I was in love with. Still waiting for that to make sense. I'm engaged now. Not sure how it happened. But I'll tell you this. Love has a way of working itself out, so don't worry about it. You name it, I failed at it. Sometimes I just roll out of bed and say, what can I fail at today? Because I've learned that failure is on the path to success. As long as you persevere and keep pursuing your dreams. Perseverance is being able to look failure in the eye and say, this has not defeated me. I know for me, my perseverance and really everything I am comes from my faith in my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's where I get my strength. I know when I fall, he'll be there to pick me up. But I'll tell you this, there's always people along the way ready to help you persevere, ready to lift you up and help you get to your goals and dreams. You're blessed to live in one of the greatest places in the world, right here in Trail, BC. A place filled with beautiful people with solid gold hearts all around you. My mom always told me it takes a community to raise a child, and you're lucky to be in such a wonderful community. One that I'm thankful I was raised in. It's the home of the champions. And it always will be. And like you, I had wonderful people who helped me along the way. To list them all would take hours. But I remember meeting Bernard and his 20-something son, Tim McMahon, when I was 8 years old. Bernie McMahon taught me how to play baseball, and he was the first person who got me to play organized sports. His son, Tim, gave me his glove to use. Those were two angels in my life. I remember my kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Cliff. She used to cut apples at snack time, and she used to cut them in such a way, she turned the core into a star. As a young African Canadian, she helped me adjust to a world that was new, scary, and she helped me be comfortable in my own skin. I remember Mr. Baldwin and Joel Trombley and Brett Trombley, and the encouragement they gave me to excel in all that I put my mind to. Mr. Baldwin was my teacher when my eldest brother passed away. I will never forget the emotional support he gave me when my brother passed away. It was far beyond the call of a teacher. It was love. I remember Terry Jones. Terry Jones. He had the swagger of an athlete. Still does, doesn't he, the way he walks? He helped light the fire for my love for writing when he let me write and produce a mini movie in grade 7 starring myself. He even let me drive his car as part of the production. I bet that wasn't in the student-teacher handbook. When I was 14, I remember my pastor took me to a youth in motion function. It was there that I fell in love with the idea of helping youth. And it's part of the inspiration I had in starting my own basketball academy that helps disadvantaged kids. I remember all of my coaches, and I remember all the love and support I received from my family and friends. Too numerous to name them all here. And above all, my parents, who put up with rebellions, stubbornness, and downright madness for me at times, but kept supporting me, kept loving me, and kept praying for me. Thank you. Grads of 2014, look around at your friends, and the people in the stands all dressed up for your day. These are the people here to help you persevere and reach your dreams. Cherish them. They want nothing but the best for you. Lastly, I'll say to you what my old basketball coach, Wayne Naka, used to say to me every single game. Johnny, it's not all about you. So as you begin this journey in pursuit of all your dreams, make sure you give back along the way. Just like those amazing people who helped you get here. Remember to help others, and that will put endless joy in your heart. I have no doubt that you all do amazing things in this world, and combined your list of accomplishments will be endless. But I say to each of you, regardless of where you go or what you become, if in the end your biggest accomplishment is that you helped even just one soul along the way, well, to me, that's a priceless contribution. I wish you all the very best in your heart's desire in life. Be safe, be fearless, persevere, and live your dream. God bless.
nervous when he mentioned quoting Wayne Naka, but we made it through. Thank you so much, Johnny. Amazing words, inspirational, I'm sure memories for this evening's scrap class. It is now my pleasure to call upon Mrs. Pat Seide and Mrs. Darrell Waterstreet to introduce and present each of our graduates.
It is a pleasure to take part in presentations of scholarships and awards. The people seated on the stage are here today to recognize and reward those members of the class of 2014 who have displayed leadership abilities, academic excellence, exceptional skill development, community service, and have demonstrated a high quality of performance. We are very proud of the achievements of all of our students in the class of 2014. Our donor groups represent 86 community contributors or organizations for a total of 176 awards and scholarships. These awards will be distributed to 91 members of the graduating class. The scholarships, awards, and prizes have a total value of $132,000. It will be our pleasure to announce the presenter and winner of each award. Please hold your applause until the final graduate has been announced. Jessie Bartzoff. Jessie is excited to be moving to Montreal to attend McGill University with plans to become a lawyer. He is the winner of the Beaver Valley Lions Club Scholarship, donated by Beaver Valley Lions Club and presented by Ms. Danielle Beatty. The Fruitville Community Chest Award, presented by Mr. Daryl Ganser. The Harrison Company Law 12 Scholarship, donated by Harrison Company and presented by Mrs. Carolyn Catalano. Eric Gonzalez. Eric is looking forward to attending the University of Calgary in the fall for business. Crow provided a great opportunity for him to discover his passion for filmmaking and marketing. He is the winner of the Ed Chernoff Photography Scholarship, donated by Ed Chernoff and Lee Orr Photography and presented by Ms. Karen Lavender. The Student Leadership Awards, presented by Mr. Matt Goodell, and the Trail and District Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, donated by the Trail and District Chamber of Commerce and presented by Ms. Danielle Beatty. Eric Matucci. Eric will be attending the University of Calgary as a freshman engineer and eventually enter law. He will miss all the swell people at Crow and the midget rep boys, but he will especially miss Shan. He is the winner of the Beaver Valley Rotary Award, presented by Mr. Ganser, the Champions Hockey School Award, donated by Connor and Kellen Jones, the Christopher Colombo Lodge Scholarship, donated by the Christopher Colombo Lodge, presented by Mr. Ganser, and the Garrett Corbel Memorial Award, presented by Mrs. Waterstreet. He has also won a University of Calgary entrance scholarship. Devin Lord. Devin plans to continue working at Career and Development Services next year. He will miss all the pro staff members who helped him during his high school years. Autumn Allard. Autumn plans on working for a year in order to make enough money to go and volunteer at a wildlife reserve in Africa. She hopes to travel around Europe just like her sister did. Tyson Andrelli. Tyson is going to work for a year and then go to college to train for a trade as a millwright. Ali Atkinson. Ali will be attending Selkirk College for first semester in the fall and then will head off to Australia in January. Ali will miss all the memories made with her basketball, volleyball, and soccer teams. She is the winner of the Boxing Day Classic Scholarship, presented by Mr. Doug Hickey. Scott Belfer. Scott wants to thank all his family and friends for supporting his high school years. He is headed off to Calgary next year to pursue a career in welding. Liam Barnes. Liam has been out of school since January. He has spent his time looking around for things that make him feel happy and trying to avoid things that make him feel unhappy. He plans to take the rest of his life to do similar things and also look for food and shelter. He is the winner of the CUNY Columbia Teachers Union Scholarship presented by Mr. Ganser. Angela Bonacci. Angela is taking pre-pharmacy at the University of Lethbridge. She will miss good times with Mr. Whitley and wants to thank him for making her laugh every day and making high school a great experience. She is the winner of the H.L. Kennedy Scholarship, donated by the H.L. Kennedy Society and presented by Mrs. Nola Landucci, and the CUNY Savings Community Foundation's bursary, presented by Mrs. Nancy Crockett. Riley Grant. Riley will be in Trail next year and see what the world of hockey has in store for him. He will miss all his memories made with the boys and thanks his parents for everything. Trevor Brower. Trevor plans to attend Selkirk College Steel Fabrication Program. He will miss all the good times in metal class. Tyler Brown. Tyler will take the next year to work. Then he wants to take the professional cook program at SAIT. Bradley Grundy. Brad has plans to enter the workforce for next year and then attend culinary school in Lethbridge the year after. He will miss all the people in his outdoor ed class and will always remember that camping trip in the Valhallas and hiking 40 kilometers. He hopes to be a chef on a cruise ship one day and travel the world. He is the winner of the Nona Sophia Culinary Arts Educational Award, donated by the Vicente family and presented by Mrs. Berdusco. Zach Campbell. Zach will be going to Selkirk College to take the Geographic Information Systems program. He's excited to be moving forward and experience the world. He is the winner of the CUNY Savings Community Foundation bursary, donated by CUNY Savings Credit Union, presented by Mrs. Crockett, and the local 9705 USW bursary, presented by Mr. Rawson. Thank you. Justin Castle. Justin plans to join the regular armed forces after graduation. He will miss Buggy, his best friend Chris. He is the winner of the AM Ford Award, donated by AM Ford and presented by Mr. Dan Ashman. Brittany Catalano. Brittany is moving to Alberta to attend Medicine Hat College for the Medical Lab Science program. She is looking forward to being roommates with her friend Justine and starting the next chapter of her life.
Chelsea Chambers. Chelsea is going to work for a year before possibly moving to Calgary and starting her next adventure. She will miss international cooking and Mrs. Paul. Joao Reyes. Joao has had the best year of his life as a Rotary Exchange student at Crow. He is going back to Brazil this summer and wishes everybody a good life.
Oh, wow.
Timothy Chung. Timothy is attending UBC Okanagan in the fall in the Bachelor of Science program. He hopes to eventually settle in Vancouver when he enters the workforce. He is the winner of the City of Roslyn Health Awareness Award, donated by the City of Roslyn and presented by Mayor Greg Radstrom. Austin Clayton. Austin has been at Selkirk College in Nelson for the past semester and is taking the Millwright program. Austin is thankful for the opportunity to attend ASIT and looks forward to a rewarding career as a millwright. He gives a huge thank you to his teachers and family for all their support. Eric Cruz. Eric will be a freshman on the UBC Okanagan campus in September. His major will be computer science. He wishes happy Friday the 13th to all the grads. Elizabeth Craig. Lizzie would like to thank her family for the support, advice, and life lessons they have given her over the past 18 years. Big congratulations to her BFF, Michaela, and boyfriend Trent. Lizzie will be staying at Trail and continuing her education after taking a year off. Lindsay Kristen. Lindsay is excited to be attending the University of Lethbridge in September after traveling to China and Spain this summer. She sends a big thank you to her amazing family and friends for their encouragement. Lindsay will miss JL Pro, where so many great memories have been shared with her friends. Isabella Crossman. Isabella will be going to Victoria in the fall to earn a degree in criminal justice. She sends her thanks to family, friends, and teachers, and will miss the Crow and all the memories that took place there. She is the winner of the Royal Canadian Legion Branch No. 11 Award, presented by Mr. Glenn Hodge. Michael Capella. Michael hopes to become a pharmacist and will start at Selkirk College. He will miss all the laughs he had in the main office with Mrs. Waterstreet and Mrs. Ferrero. He would like to thank all of his teachers and loving family for their support that made this moment possible. He is the winner of the QP Local 7480 Anniversary, presented by Mr. Trevor Rawson, the Kiwanis Club Anniversary, presented by Mr. Pete Leeson, Local 9705 USW Anniversary, presented by Mr. Doug Hickey, the Royal Canadian Legion Branch No. 11 Award, presented by Mr. Glenn Hodge, and the District Authority Awards, donated by the Ministry of Education, presented by Mr. Darrell Gamson. Ronnie Dahl. Ronnie has spent this past school year as an ACED student in the hairdressing program at Selkirk College. She will be looking for a job in her field in the Trail or Kelowna area. Future plans could include becoming certified as a makeup artist. Derek Davis. Derek will be attending first year at SAIT in the Instrumentation Technology program. He plans to one day travel to Sweden and possibly start a career there. Emily Dawson. Emily will be a freshman engineering student on the U of C campus. Big thanks to her family, teachers, and friends for putting up with her craziness and being downright amazing. She's the proud winner of the Student Leadership Awards, presented by Mr. Terry McDonnell, the Katie Shaw Memorial Scholarship, donated by the Trail Caledonian Society and presented by Ms. Chris Kiva, E.E. Tweedle Memorial Scholarship, presented by Mr. Terry McDonnell, the Trail Ambassador Program Scholarship, and she's also been awarded a $56,000 Seymour Schulich Academic Excellence Scholarship from the University of Calgary.
Wow. Good for her.
Courtney plans to take a year off school and work. She thanks her family and friends for being so supportive throughout her high school years. Rachel DeJean. Rachel plans to attend Selkirk College and begin a degree in psychology. She will miss all the good times she had with her friends at Crow. Sarah Jewell. Sarah will start the Selkirk College nursing program next year. She wants to become a nurse practitioner. Sarah is thankful for the memories that she has made at Crow, but is glad to be leaving. She is the winner of the Local 480 United Steelworkers of America Bursary, presented by Mr. Gord Menelaus, the Royal Canadian Legion Branch No. 11 Award, presented by Mr. Glenn Hodge, and the Student Leadership Award, presented by Mrs. Carolyn Catalan. Taylor Dixon. Taylor will be at Selkirk College to take the prerequisite courses for nursing and will enroll in the nursing program the following year. Taylor says that she won't ever forget her amazing grad class. She is the winner of the KBRH Dr. Funds Award, presented by Mr. Terry McDonnell, and the District Authority Award, donated by the Ministry of Education and presented by Mr. Darrell Ganser. Brett Dimitra. Brett plans to attend Lethbridge College next year to begin his dream to become an RCMP officer.
Good for him. Yes.
Lachlan Dorman. Lachlan plans to travel across